The benefits overall, I have to go back to the origin of the idea, where we had an opportunity at State Route 6 Manufacturers Association. Mr. Rob Bucully was there. He was the CIC director. He proposed a question. This question led us to think about, can post-secondary schools, public schools, and private businesses come together to make a partnership to help educate students, help our future workforce, and provide opportunities for local communities. This was presented, and there were individuals there who said, yes, we can make this happen. It was Napoleon High School at the time, it was Automatic Feed Company, and then it was Northwest State Community College. And we came to an agreement that we will make this happen. And it did happen. And it was a wonderful thing. Automatic Feed created the Learning Center, the Educational Center. Northwest State was going to provide the instructors. And we, Napoleon High School, was going to provide the students. And the site was located and determined within Automatic Feed Corporation because they have a classroom. It offered instructional benefits. But not only that, students were able to go out and see actually what they were learning on the floor in the manufacturing plant. And that was a tremendous opportunity for everybody because it was a partnership. And we made it happen based on, can it happen?
The project or the program is basically we go to an area manufacturing site to basically expose high school students, individuals that may have an interest or may not be aware of it whatsoever, expose them to that manufacturing facility and what kind of jobs, technical jobs, are available in that company. So we work with Automatic Feed, and initially worked with Automatic Feed. They had opened up a room, they converted it over to a classroom, and we will run some introductory courses that lead into our engineering technology programs here at that classroom.
This program, to me, has been able to give students the opportunity to learn in a different manner than just through textbooks, because what they're doing here is they'll actually study principles of manufacturing and then be able to go out onto the shop floor and actually take a look at how those principles are put into practical applications. And then along with that, they are given opportunities to work on projects hands-on, which to me gives valuable learning opportunities because you're putting things into place through what you're doing. And the students seem to really like that.
Senior year in high school, I had no idea what I wanted to do, and I noticed these classes, so I said, I'll give it a try. I mean, I'm not going to lose anything. I'm going to get college credit, and I'm going to get my high school credit. So after doing a few classes, I learned I really enjoyed it, so I continued on my degree here at Northwest State.
Because I like more hands-on things, and I knew that it was going to be at the factory, and I wanted to be able to see what we were talking about in the textbook, as well as just, reading about it. I wanted to be able to get my hands dirty, pretty much.
I like the math part of it, like the hands-on, and by going to one of my classes was at Defiance Metal Products, and by doing a class there, I got offered a position as an internship there, and I've been working there for a year now. I started with mechanical engineers, and now I'm working with electrical engineers. So they decided after I graduate I can stay there with them. So it's been a great benefit for me.
So one of the secrets of our success is the ability to have innovative solutions connected to hard problems. The hard problem is actually twofold. The first is that we have less people in high school coming forward. And the second is we have a rapidly aging workforce of retirement that is larger than the group coming in. So when you put those two together, we really have to work hard in partnerships in an innovative way to be able to have the workforce that we need, particularly in the manufacturing area. Numbers would say something close to 1 out of every 3 workers will probably retire in manufacturing in less than 10 years. the number of high school students coming forward doesn't come close to meeting that. However, there are over 1 million people in Ohio that have some education past high school who all would be good candidates for some of these jobs. So it's not just more high school, it's also connecting to adult workforce as well. If you look at the economy of Northwest Ohio, there are a couple of linchpins to it that are necessary for our high quality of life. Manufacturing really is at the top of that list. And so we need to work hard to keep our manufacturing companies current. And that's not just with equipment and technology, that's with our most valuable resource, that's with people.
Well, it keeps this brain trust, this willingness to work in our manufacturing, in our businesses around here, instead of leaving and going to Ohio State or Cleveland or Dayton, and then quite possibly getting a job down there or somewhere else around the country. It keeps the student population here, working here, living here, improving here, because these are good paying jobs. So they're earning a good degree, they're earning a good wage on top of that.
If all the students and the knowledge leaves this area, so are the companies.
Yeah.
So if you want to have a strong workforce, a good economy, especially in this area, manufacturing is our primary employer. So if all the students, like Mike said, go to a 4-year college and don't come back, you're going to get the same thing with the companies. The companies are going to move to where the students or where the job, where the workers are. So the STEM P4 helps to keep local talent in the local area, which should help keep the local businesses and local manufacturing in the area and keep the economy strong.
So it's a powerful solution, and we're going to see more and more of that type of work going forward across the state. And not just in manufacturing, we'll see it in other spheres as well. For example, agriculture is becoming increasingly technologically oriented, and public service, another space where we're going to see more work in high school connecting people to their pathway with innovative solutions.
So I think in closing, what I would say is that thanks to the generosity of Ohio Department of Higher Education and the grant that we were given to expand the STEM P4 program, it's given us the ability to better carry out our mission to serve by providing high quality education that's affordable, giving greater access. This program actually hits all of those. We serve our local community by helping the area companies. We also can provide access. I think that's the biggest thing. This is giving definite access to students that may not have had that opportunity without this program. And it is a high quality education. I think that it is, I think our education here is high quality on its own, but we're adding to that even more experiences and experiential learning for the students within the classroom. So I think that it helps us carry out that mission very well.